What's up everyone, it's Hitman89, hope you're having an awesome day. Whether you built a new PC or you're just looking for the best games to play, you've come to the right place. And yeah, this is what I look like. Shout out to Brahim, my best friend, who brought me this camera from Germany. Now before we get started with the video, I have a giveaway for you guys. For a chance to win Dynasty Warriors Origins and a bunch of smaller Steam games, hit the like button and leave a comment that contains #giveaway. I'll give you more details at the end of the video. But now, let's have a look at Instant Gaming, the best place to get your PC games for cheap. No need to wait for Steam sales anymore. If you like to buy your games day one, or even better, if you pre-order them, you can still save up to $10 on them thanks to Instant Gaming. If you also have an Xbox or a PS5, you can get your Game Pass Ultimate codes or your PSN codes cheaper on Instant Gaming. All the games come straight from the authorized resellers, so use the link in the description and save tons of money. Now let's have a look at the first game on my list. For me, God of War, the 2018 reboot, is perfect. Well, almost. The boss fights lacked variety. It felt like I had to fight the same giant 69 times. Did I enjoy hearing Kratos say boy every 2 seconds? Yes!
Boy, 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 boy.
The story, the writing and the pacing are much better than in Ragnarok, plus it hasn't aged one bit. Definitely worth playing or replaying in 2025. By the way, I picked the best games from 2018 until 2024, so keep that in mind. Next, we have an underrated game. I saw some gameplay videos of Thief Simulator 2 and it didn't seem that good. But in the making of this video, I had to play all kinds of games. And you know what? This one is actually lit. The adrenaline rush you feel when you break into somebody's house, steal some shit, and the motherfucker shows up as you're about to leave, it's like you're playing a horror game. I mean, it's not as bad as getting pepper sprayed, tased, and caught though. Thief Simulator 2 is a small game, but it's got an enormous amount of game mechanics that prevents it from quickly getting too repetitive. Why does this dude walk like a zombie? Speaking of zombies, the third game everyone should play on PC is Resident Evil 4. I beat it on PS5 back in 2023, but playing it maxed out on PC felt like I was playing the remake of the remake, cause there are many features that aren't available on console. You know, small stuff like ragdoll physics, more corpses and destructible environments, but it adds up. Plus there is much better volumetric lighting and ray tracing. I love how stressful it is the first time you have to fight an entire village. Personally, I shoot these motherfuckers in the kneecap and then I kick them in the face with Leon's big ass boots. Usually, when I beat a game, I don't want to play it anymore, but Resident Evil is one of the rare games I can replay several times. Another game that's considerably better on PC is Red Dead Redemption 2. Cause if you play it on console, even on PS5 Pro, you'd be stuck with 30 FPS. Anyway, on PC, the graphics are still stunning, and no matter how long you spend playing this game, it never really gets boring. The story is excellent, the voice acting is top notch, and the ending made me cry like a pussy. There, I said it. Now, whenever I play Red Dead Redemption 2, I just lasso people and drag them around, or I pick a random town and kill everyone. Another one of my favorite games ever is Baldur's Gate 3. Some people don't like the turn-based combat, but I love it. Plus it lets you use the environment to your advantage, which makes combat even more strategic and fun. There must be hundreds of possible approaches, but pushing people off cliffs or picking them up and throwing them around is my go-to strategy every fight. Quick disclaimer, this is the only RPG on today's vid, so if that's your favorite genre, then I highly recommend you watch my 10 best RPGs to revisit in 2025 video. You'll find the link in the description. Now at number 6 we have Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. Killing dudes in my underwear might look ridiculous, but challenging them to a standoff and taking them out in a matter of seconds feels great. But that's far from being the only option you have in this game, cause sneaking up on enemies and taking them out in a cool ass way through doors or with chain assassinations makes stealth an equally fun approach. If you have a decent PC and you're into action adventure games, definitely give Ghost of Tsushima a shot. While waiting for Stalker 2 to get some more major updates, I highly recommend you play Metro Exodus, especially if you like games where everybody drops to their knees and starts sucking you off the second they see you. There's a lot of dialogue in between missions, and the game was already beautiful, but with the ray tracing update, it's truly breathtaking at times. The gameplay is solid as well, so if you haven't played Metro Exodus yet, or if you never beat it, you should definitely consider diving into it again. Just by looking at it, you'd think Shadow of the Tomb Raider just came out. Check out these stunning environments. On this game, you'll be platforming around, solving puzzles too, fighting a bunch of bad guys, and most importantly, mashing buttons every 2 minutes to stay alive. You can't have a PC list without a strategy game, right? So for this vid, I picked Age of Mythology Retold. I'm a little weird when it comes to RTS games, cause for some reason, I almost never play the campaign. I play skirmish mode against my brother or against the CPU over and over again. I grew up playing a lot of Rise of Nations and Age of Empires, so I feel like it's pretty normal that I like this Age of Mythology remake. But if you prefer medieval city builders, then check out Manor Lords instead. Last but not least, if instead of building, Minecraft was all about destruction with awesome physics, then it would be called Teardown. It's a blast. I think it comes as no surprise that an Arab guy loves a game where you blow shit up. Seriously, sandbox mode alone is more than enough to keep me entertained for a while. But there's also a campaign with plenty of missions. You'll be asked to steal some stuff or destroy buildings, and it's hella fun. Before you click away, I have a couple more games for you. They didn't make the list, but they're also worth checking out. I think by now, you know I'm a sick fuck. And if you happen to be one too, then you should definitely give Gorebox a shot. It's basically Teardown, but with people. Gorebox lets me be an absolute psychopath, and I love it. I wish they would make a photorealistic one at some point. Anyway, another game you should check out, especially if you like realistic, tactical first-person shooters, is Ready or Not. It supports up to 5 players in co-op, and it can be played solo with bots too. Just make sure you take it slow and you have some awesome reflexes, otherwise you'll die every 2.5 seconds. And those are the best PC games from 2018 until 2024 that you should play right now while waiting for the new ones to come out. If I missed any great games, let me know in the comments. Speaking of comments, for a chance to win Dynasty Warriors Origins as well as these games, give this video a like, comment #giveaway, and make sure you're publicly subscribed to the channel. The winner will be announced next video. I'll be making another best PC games video in a couple of weeks with only the most recent games, so subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's been Hitman89, have a good one.
See, I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're